as you all can see, I have a new toy. Now, why did I get the new toy besides just getting a new toy? Well, it goes along with what Jeff brought up, and that was accomplishments. And I found in my life I have accomplished a lot of things in the past. That's PATH, in the past. And some of my tools are, as I'm going to explain coming up right now, and one of them is I get my project and then I buy a new toy to do it. Now, before I still have little cameras, okay? Now, objective, and I told Jeff this, and I think he didn't want to join me because I'm going to have a TV show. And I think he sort of whinged on that more than I don't want to continue on the radio. But he has to think about it. Jeff is one of those people who have to think about things a lot of time. So he has an open slot anytime he wants to join. But to start something new, what you want to do is create an image of doing it for yourself. And that's fun. Buy new toys. So I got this toy. The other camera does exactly the same quality. However, I work with a lot of people and a lot of musicians. Now, when I video with a little camera, I'm just a what? An amateur. But if I do it with a big camera, I am now a professional. So when I go out and I get my people, and I have like 67 artists, and I have like 200 and some songs that are original, and I start going back and bringing them and showing them and putting them into the videos with my new toy, my new tool. It will no longer be a toy after today. They will be impressed. And of course, I have more value, because value is all impression. Okay? And value is all thought. Start working with the idea of money and you get it. Okay? It's what people perceive is value. Almost everything in life, except health for sure, is not a perception. Health is a reality. But even then, even in that little area of health, if you give the appearance or the perception of health, you have a tendency to be healthier. Now, these are tendencies. So, in your life, when you go to something new and want to do something new, create and buy a toy to do it. Okay. The next thing to do that I've done is I commit money that I don't have and figure out a way to create it. Because there is nothing worse than having a financial burden over me that I can't handle. So I'm a worker bee, and I'll figure out a way to do it. And I'll give you an example. When I was younger, I couldn't save money. I really had a hard time. I made a lot of money, but I don't buy it. I just spent it. But what I found that I always did was pay my mortgage. I would always get my mortgage money. It seemed to me part of my essence. So what I did is I bought more real estate that I couldn't afford. Then somehow the universe made me have enough money to pay for this real estate. Well, right now, if you all go down Washington Boulevard, you'll see a building saying Willits Center. That's an office building that I own, okay? And I did it because I had bought 3 homes down the road that I couldn't afford. I committed myself and I put my money where my mouth was. And it wasn't that much. I was earning enough to handle those things barely. So when you're going into stuff, 1, get some cool toys to do it. 2, commit monetary, I was going to say death, but yeah, commit monetary obligation. And I'll give you another example. 4 years ago, I wanted to set up and have a radio show. And I wanted to do it with Jeff for 4 years. So I found someone that would do it, and I committed $200 a month for this radio show. So I've been paying for 4 years $200 a month for one radio show. 2 years ago, I decided I needed music. So I added another radio, so I committed $400. So I committed all this stuff so that I get my movie, okay? So when you do stuff, get yourself in a situation where you gotta get the doggone thing done, okay? And there's things in your life that you just will have to do. Pay a mortgage, or if you pay for a schooling, you go to that school because you paid the money. Whatever your thing is that over-obligates you, commit to it and get the doggone thing done.